What's going on? What's going on? We back. More NFL content. Sean Marion talked to TMZ Sports, and I dropped that article in the description. He said Cam Newton told him last month that Tom Brady doing the running man to the Los Angeles Chargers. Now, it's also been reported yesterday on ESPN. I was watching NFL Live, and they said that the New England Patriots are going to allow Tom Brady to test the free agent market. All right, it's been believed that Bill Belichick is ready to move on, that him and Tom Brady ain't had a really good relationship, and Tom Brady may want to prove he don't need Belichick, and Belichick want to prove that he don't need Tom Brady. So you already know egos are in effect. But let's talk a little bit about both the stories. We back. Goodfellas Sports TV. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Share the video. Appreciate the love, support. Best way to donate to the channel, even though the information, Cash App, PayPal in the description, is to share the video. And I'm just trying to talk about them letting them test the market first. They can't franchise tag him. I guess he put it in his contract that they can't franchise tag him. He been taking less money to stay with the Patriots. And I think Tom Brady may want to be the highest paid player in the league for a couple of years. I heard the Patriots was willing to give him the money. It's a frugal organization. You can't show your personality. A lot of people don't like the Patriot way. But it works because you know you're going to win there. And I think Tom Brady probably want to do like Peyton Manning, Joe Montana, and go to another system and prove that he still can be productive. People say, oh, Tom Brady is a system quarterback, which every player in the league is a system quarterback. You know, people look at Peyton. Look what Peyton did, and that was Peyton's system. That was Peyton Manning's system. You know, they let Peyton Manning implement his offensive system. Don't get it fucked up. He didn't go in Denver and run the bootleg and the zone running system like they ran before, until Gary Kubiak became the offensive coordinator. And once they changed the system where they tried to, Gary Kubiak was the coordinator, then Peyton Manning looked pedestrian and had his worst year probably since his rookie year. See, people don't tell you that. Every NFL player is a system player. If you put a zone corner in a man scheme, he's going to get exposed. That's the NFL. That's sports. If you ain't in the right situation, you will get exposed. You know, but I don't think Tom Brady is a system player. I thought he was pretty good at the University of Michigan when I used to watch as a kid, battling with Drew Henson. And Drew Henson was, the reason they gave Drew Henson so much play is that Drew Henson was considered he's probably still considered the greatest athlete to come out of the state of Michigan, you know. But that's going to change with Amani Bates. I think Amani Bates is probably going to be considered the greatest Michigan athlete. He's the number one player in the country, regardless of class. He only a sophomore from Ypsilanti, but in basketball, kind of remind you of Durant. But, you know, I think it's stupid. I think they should sign Tom Brady, but they probably seeing what team will offer Tom Brady a ton of money, and they probably, Jordan Stidham, they got in their backup. He's really good. I like him at Auburn. Not sure he can carry the load, but I think Belichick and Tom Brady, if they break up at this point over egos and credit, I think they're gonna regret it, kind of like Kobe and Shaq did. But you move on from it now. With Cam Newton saying that Tom Brady going to the Chargers, I kind of think that's a good fit. They got good defense. They just need, in my opinion, they just need a better run defense. But they got a good pass rush. They got good DBs, you know what I'm saying? Desmond King, he from Detroit, so yeah, salute to him. They got a good team over Darwin James out of Florida State. I think he one of the best safeties in the league. He wasn't healthy last year. They bring back Melvin Gordon, which is a cheap organ, but the Chargers are so cheap though. That's why I can't really envision seeing him going to the Chargers. But open up that new LA arena, not having no fan base. Any other, the Steelers came in there. The stadium was filled with Steelers fans, so they need to sell tickets, and they own it cheap. So maybe he might look at that as a good investment, and they might sell a lot of TB12 jerseys. So, and I think they planning a new arena this year, or is it next year? So it makes sense. They got the receivers, Keenan Allen, you know what I'm saying? Mike Williams, they got the Hunter Henry at tight end. The Chargers ready to go. They got a good coach in Anthony Lynn. So I think that's a good situation for him. I actually thought, kind of Dallas would be a good situation, but I wouldn't want to get rid of Dak Prescott for a temporary fix. You know what I'm saying? That's just my personal opinion on it. But I think LA a good fit. I don't think the Raiders got enough to compete right now. And that's my opinion. I don't think the Raiders got enough. I do not think the Raiders got enough. I think the Chargers is a quarterback away, and I think they're a couple run pluggers away. So I can see them going out to L.A., you know what I'm saying? Going away from the cold and the snow and enjoying the Charger life, and also staying in the AFC. You never know. If Bill Belichick is what they say he is, and they believe Jordan Stidham, the backup quarterback out of Auburn, is who they say he is, unless they move up and take another quarterback, they might bump heads in the playoffs. I'm not sure if the Patriots on the Chargers schedule next year, but Tom Brady probably going to look to take Belichick head off, and Belichick going to look to take Tom Brady head off. But it's also a built-in excuse for Tom Brady, too. You know what I'm saying? The built-in excuse is that I'm old anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of a win-win. You know, he get treated and get the high payday like he never got before. But I think the Chargers are amongst one of the better fits for him, especially for a franchise that, don't have a lot of popularity right now. Historically been losing, but they got all the pieces in play. And that'll hurt Phillip Rivers' soul to see he gave his whole career, to Los Angeles and San Diego, Los Angeles Chargers, and Tom Brady coming there and win a Super Bowl, man. So I don't think it's out the realm of possibility. I think they would need to bring back Melvin Gordon or get a running back to complement Austin Eckler. But that's just my humble opinion on it, man. So let me know what you guys think. I think, and TJ Houshmandzadeh, old Cincinnati Bengal player, said that it's a 0% chance that Tom Brady returns to New England, and that's what he's been hearing. So I think it's a real situation where Tom may not return, and it's ego. It's egos. I think it's egos and proving that Belichick proving to Brady he don't need him. Brady putting to Belichick he don't need him. So we'll see what happens. But I'll link the article in the description from TMZ. Appreciate the love, support. Don't forget to check out our NFL playlist. Don't forget we're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. Keep sharing the videos. Appreciate the support. One time for the one time we gone.